John Grenham's site, Irish Ancestors, which is at johngrenham.com, has a tremendous amount of information. What I'm going to show you now is simply one area of the website which covers church records. Now, if you know where your ancestors lived in Ireland, you can go to the site map and select the civil parishes map here, and then the name of the county where your ancestors lived. I'm going to select Mayo, and I happen to know that my ancestors were in Kilvine, so I can select that. And it takes me to this page which has lots of information about the parish. The first thing I always check is the location on the map, and just at looking at this, perhaps you didn't realize, if this was your area, that Kilvine is actually right on the border of Galway and Roscommon. Always good to know, because if you don't find records in the place where you expect them, you might want to start looking around the area. I'm just going to take a look on this site right now at church records. So if I click for church records for Kilvine, I get a list of both the Roman Catholic and the Church of Ireland churches that were in this particular parish. What I learned right away is that there are no microfilmed records at the National Library. So if you were looking at Ancestry or Find My Past in their indexes of Roman Catholic records, you wouldn't find any of your people from Kilvine because their records never made it to the National Library. Interestingly enough, there is a copy of a microfilm of Kilvine records at the Family History Center in Salt Lake City, and if you go to the library there, you could pull the microfilm. It has not been digitized at this point. But also available are the records that have been transcribed and are online. They were originally transcribed by the Mayo South Family History Center, and the online transcript is available at Roots Ireland. It covers from 1870 to 1900, and as you can see, one of the problems with the records in this particular area is that they don't start until 1870. And so if I'm looking for a baptismal record for my John Daly, who was born somewhere around 1835, I'm not going to find it. And so no matter how hard I look or how many times I look, it's not going to reappear because those records just don't exist. It also gives me information on the Church of Ireland Church. And with Church of Ireland churches, it frequently will give you this information that the records started in 1699. Don't get too excited, because those records were all held at the Public Records Office and burned in the fire in 1922. What is survived and can be viewed are records only from 1884, so they're even later than the records for the Roman Catholic Church. Also notice that with the Roman Catholic Church, you'll rarely get burial information. There are exceptions to that. I've been very lucky in Longford and Westmeath to get burial information, but typically the Roman Catholic churches won't have that. Church of Ireland definitely had cemeteries, and again, although the information was kept for burials from 1774, they only survived from 1887. So this is a very important site that you can go to for whatever the county and the parish is where your ancestors lived, and find out about whether records exist for the time frame, either Roman Catholic or Church of Ireland. And if you're in another area, you might also get Presbyterian or Quaker or Baptist records, but it will list all of the churches that have records in that area.